any public comment, Jared, for the?
We go grab the form.
Want to clarify that this is reorganization, and then we're having a regular meeting.
Yes, we are having a regular meeting afterwards to conduct the normal business of the district.
Nothing, sir.
Okay, at this point in time, we need to elect a temporary president. I would suggest that our solicitor, Mr. Beard, can I have a motion to that effect?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor of electing Mr. Beard to be the temporary president, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. Okay, Carl, it's your show.
Thank you. So item 3.1 looks like a presentation of certificates of election. Good to proceed. Item 3.2 is going to be the oath of office that would be administered to the board members that are listed there on the agenda, presumably the ones that just turned in the certificates. So if those individuals would please stand and raise your right hand. And the oath
Repeat after
will be
me.
administered. Yep.
I state your name,
I,
Judy
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
and I will discharge the duties of my office with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to those board members for their elections or re-elections. Do we need another roll call here, or are we okay to proceed? Another roll call?
Sammy Blank,
Here.
Cinda Brode,
Here.
Julius Martin Kukrow,
Present.
Mr. Harley. Here. Mr. Kurt,
Present.
Mrs. Leeper,
Present.
Dr. Rick,
Present.
Dr. Schaefer. Here. Mr. Schroeder.
Here,
All present. All right. We'll now move into the election of officers. I would entertain nominations for board president.
Mr. Temporary President, I nominate Walter Schroeth for the office of President of the Indiana Area School District Board of Directors
Second.
to serve until the first Monday of December 2022 or until a successor is elected.
Second.
I hear a motion and a second. Are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I will close the nominations and I will entertain a vote on that motion. Do we need a roll call or can we just do a voice vote? I believe voice vote would be sufficient. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Congratulations, Mr. Schroeder.
thank you.
Moving on to the office of vice president, I would entertain any motions for a nomination for the office of vice president.
I nominate Julie Kukrow for the office of Vice President of the Indiana Area School Board of Directors to serve until the first Monday of December 2022 or until a successor is elected.
Second.
Hearing a motion and a second, are there any other nominations? Hearing none, I will close the nominations and I will entertain a vote on the nomination of Mrs. Tremarky Kukrow for the office of vice president. All of those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations. I will now turn my temporary office back over to our elected president.
Thank you, Carl.
You're welcome.
Just very briefly, I want to thank the board members for their support. It is truly appreciated. Okay, our next item is designation of regular and special meeting dates. Can I have a motion for the adoption of the regular meeting dates?
So moved. Second.
Moved in second. Is there any discussion, questions, or comments on our regular meeting dates?
I will say the same thing I did last year, that I know, Mr. Superintendent, you'll look to see if there are meetings that we can cancel, if need be, if there's not anything urgent or anything that needs acted on.
Yes, sir.
And that's both for the special board meeting dates too.
Yes, sir. And I assume to follow up on Terry, these dates have been vetted to avoid holidays and weekends. Yes, sir.
Denise was on the job, yes.
Okay, Denise is on the job. Thank you.
Okay,
Except for
further
February
questions or
14th.
discussion? All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, motion carries.
Yeah, February 14th date is a holiday to some people.
Well, now.
I noted first date, I'm gonna try cancel, sorry.
Terry might depend on how
Smart
much,
man.
depends on how much trouble he might be in. Yeah. Okay, so we're down to the special board meeting dates. Can I have a motion to accept the proposed special meeting dates?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second. Questions, comments, or further discussion on those?
Is December 5th listed under both because it's a reorganization meeting?
Okay, any other questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion's carry. Committee dates and appointment. We have committee dates right now of academic and extracurricular first Monday, policy and personnel second Monday, buildings and grounds third Monday, and audit and finance the fourth Monday. Is there any questions, comments, or discussion on when we're meeting as a committee?
I'd like,
Committees.
sorry,
I'm sorry.
the outreach committee, I'd like to have more than twice a year. Because, right now, we're not a very visible presence in the community, and I'd like to get more interactive.
Very good. So what we can do with outreach is, well, if it's a motion as scheduled, then you can work up a proposed plan there, Tammy, and bring it back to the board, but we can approve it, I think, now as, just as scheduled, is the way it's written.
Sounds good.
Tamara?
And then I know one problem with having the academic committee meeting on the first of the month is often Labor Day, a lot of those days, are we going to still work around that and schedule? So we don't have some months without that meeting.
We can do that, yes, ma'am.
I think you guys all should have received a
Tentative schedule.
something that looks like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and I think they've actually done that in a couple of cases.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad.
Only thing we did schedule for is July, which we usually don't.
Okay, so, but yes, we'll work around the holidays.
Walter,
Yes,
is it typical that there's an academic and extracurricular meeting on the same night as our reorganization meeting?
no,
So,
the reorganization, well,
because
Well, on the off years, you don't have new board members, so you can have academic, you can have committee meetings.
There would be a reorg this upcoming year.
Right, like the
Okay.
next coming year, it's still a reorg, but
So
you
it'll be
don't
a-
have new board members.
there'll be a quick little 15-minute, okay, all
Yeah,
right.
so you can
yeah.
still have committee meetings, but we
Okay.
couldn't have a committee meeting this evening because you have new board members. coming
Right.
on.
Okay, thank you.
okay. Any other questions? Okay, may I have a motion then to approve the committee meeting dates?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, further questions or comments? All those in favor say aye. Those opposed? Motion carries. PSBA appointment. Who is our current? Isn't it?
I would like to
Ju-
nominate Cindy Road to be our TS and Tammy Blank to be our PSBA liaisons.
Great.
I'm okay with that.
Cinda, are you good with it?
Fine.
Second.
Okay. Any-
Somebody sits down.
Not to go counter to the will of the board here. Is there any other people that have an interest in it?
Say again, Walter?
Is there anybody else that has an interest in being one of the liaisons?
Tom is very interested.
Okay. I will intentionally neglect his name then. All those in favor of Cinda and Tammy Blank being the PSBA liaisons?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. Okay, Aaron representative. I think there's a young lady here that would like to be our Aaron representative. Did somebody,
Dr. Reed also would like
Sorry, what?
to, Dr. Reed also would like to do that. We got it, we got it.
oh boy.
I'll defer, that's okay. Someone else is interested.
Okay,
Do
so
we have a substitute for that position too, like you do for the ICTC? You've got an
we could do
alternate
it. We
person?
don't have to have one. Is that correct? Okay, then do you want to,
Sure, we could alternate. Yeah.
okay,
Or I could just be the alternate if you can't make it.
That works.
I second that.
okay. Is everybody okay and comfortable with that then? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Election of representative and alternate to the ICTC. I would like to volunteer myself for that, if that's okay with the board. And we need an alternate. Julia, would you? Or Cinda,
Terry.
or Terry?
Cinda, I go with Cinda.
I don't, that's fine.
Okay.
I-
Again, the idea is that we have somebody there if the primary can't make it.
Could you, do they have any idea when they meet? They used to meet at noon.
They still do. Or, yes, ma'am.
Do you want to do it, Cinda?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah. That's what,
Yeah.
okay.
It's at noon.
Yeah.
They meet in the morning.
I'm gonna be out of work at the end of the year. I'll be able to do lunch meetings. and
One way or another.
Yep.
Okay, so we have myself and Cinda. Can I have a motion to that effect?
So moved. Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Okay, we're down to the closing. There'll be a meeting right after this meeting for our general purposes. And our next regular meeting will be January the 10th, 2022. And this will be the only board meeting in December. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Well, we'll have exec session first.
Oh, yes, yes.
Then we're gonna have
I'm sorry, Terry, you're absolutely correct.
the board
For the
meeting.
benefit of the public, we do have an executive session we need to conduct prior to our meeting. And we'll have to ask the public to leave during that period, and then we'll open the meeting back up again for the public.
It's scheduled to start at 7, but is that what we're gonna go with?
Yeah, we probably should be able to be
Well,
pretty
It says
close to that.
7:30 on
The
the
agenda
agenda.
says 7:30. I don't know.
I was mixed up. I thought we were going to start our meetings at 7.
Was it 7 though,
Well,
advertised?
it's advertised at 7.
Yeah.
Mr. President, I have a request, and Jared, correct me if I'm getting mixed up, that we would not have an audit and finance committee meeting until the end of January. Is there any way that we could have the short audit and finance meeting tucked in a regular committee meeting that night, which I think is Cinda's committee?
About policy and personnel on January 10th.
I have no problem with it. I
Thank you.
mean, I don't,
So
we
we
can
would,
adjust the
we would
agenda.
have to advertise correctly.
I haven't
No, we don't
advertised
have
yet.
to advertise.
Well, I haven't advertised yet for January
Oh.
meeting, so.
I mean, if it's just about one particular item, correct? We could include it as part of the committee meeting that evening.
Thank you.
One other thing I forgot for the benefit of the board, especially the new board members. I still need to hear from everybody as to which committees you want to be on. especially for the new board members. And for the regular board members, I know Cinda's committee right now is a little weak, but I understand, Terry, you might be interested in serving on it. If there are other changes like that, please get a hold of me in the next week or so.
Academic lawsuit.
Yes,
I
okay,
would like to be on academic.
that's not a problem, okay? We just need to, officially, I need to make the appointments. So I'd like to send out that letter of appointment before our next meeting in January. So if you could get that to me in the next week or 10 days, I'll get Denise to put that all together and we'll get that out to everybody. Okay? Now, can we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
All right.
We stand adjourned. Okay, at this point in time, we'll go into executive session.